Hello and welcome everybody to another Tarkir Dragonstorm draft video. I'm Paul Cheon and today we are sitting at Mythic 109. Things are definitely heading in the right direction here as we are continuing to rack up some wins in our quest to close out the season with, well, not a rank 1400 rating that I had a couple of days ago. All right, so let's hop into this draft and draft another nice deck. Now, before I do, just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all of your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Whether you want some booster boxes or collector boxes of Tarkir Dragonstorm, or you wanted to purchase some singles to round out your constructed decks, TCGplayer.com is the place to go. Make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Also, make sure you go to heavyplay.com for all things Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, you name it, they got it. They got a ton of great products. Make sure you check them out to make sure that you are ready for your next tabletop event. Heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. All right, Jeskai Revelation. Ugin. Okay, you know what? We had, last time I played this one, this was in that sealed deck run where I think I went undefeated. Dragonback Assault is absolutely unbelievable. You play against Mardu, guess what? Sweeps the board, lets you stabilize. You play against other dragon decks, well, good luck. You get to go over the top. This is one of the better rares and one of the most fun rares in the entire set. We are going to take this. Now, what are we passing? Doesn't really matter, but let's just note it. Hopefully, the fact that we're passing War Effort puts the person that we're passing to into Mardu. There's Bewildering Blizzard and the Lion Weight as well. If the Assault wasn't in the pack, what would I take? I don't know, that's a really good question. Probably the Bewildering Blizzard. I always just like to make sure that I have some amount of card draw in my deck, and this is pretty good. But let's go ahead and take Dragonback Assault and move on. Now, sadly, if I could search for Dragonback Assault with Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon, I think I would definitely consider it, but I can't. But you know what else is good? Twin Maw Stormbrood. This is just an excellent removal spell, 2 mana to deal 5 damage, but also just casting this is awesome. 6 mana for a 5/4 flyer that gains you life, turns on all of your Exhale abilities as well, because it's going to be sitting in your hand, so very, very happy to take the Twin Maw Stormbrood. Here's a really good rule of thumb. I think I've already said this before. If it is an uncommon dragon, take it. That's it. It's not hard. If it's a dragon and it's an uncommon, just take it and figure it out. All right, moving on to pack 1, pick 3 here. We have, I guess, 2 options here at the uncommon slot. I don't really care too much for Kintree Severance. I do think Rally the Monastery is a better removal spell, but it is white. There's also Awaken the Honored Dead, which is also a really good spell. So do I want Awaken the Honored Dead or Rally the Monastery here? I mean, I'm going to be a blue-green base deck. This card seems like a better value card. I do think both cards are very, very good, but obviously this is good in like some kind of Jeskai Flurry deck or whatever, but I am not going to abandon Dragonback Assault. Let's take Awaken the Honored Dead and just lock in another really, really solid removal spell. We have three removal effects and 2 win conditions here, so great start here. Now, pack 1, pick 4, we have kind of a mediocre pack. We have Mammoth Bellow, Durgar Island Dragon, Narset's Rebuke, and Sagu Pummeler. I think I've said this before, but I'm a little bit lower on Mammoth Bellow in general. I'm almost leaning towards just taking this dragon here, just to kind of really lean into the dragon synergies. I know it's very early, but yeah, let's go ahead and just take the Durgar Island Dragon. You can also play a turn 2, which is pretty nice, right? You just play it and it helps filter your draws. Moving on to pack 1, pick 5. I don't really care too much for casting Twin Maw Stormbrood. There's also Stormplane Detainment on the splash, which is okay. There's Jeskai Monument. I suppose I could take that. I don't really care too much for Sagu Pummeler right now. So there's Jeskai Monument and the Windscarred Crag, and I think the Monument has a lot more upside because I'm already going to be a blue-red base. So just playing 1 Plains here to be able to pop this and also play this Twin Maw Stormbrood does seem really nice. So let's go ahead and take the Jeskai Monument out of that pack. Moving on to pack 1, pick 6. Don't really care to take Riverwalk Technique this early. There's also a Narset's Rebuke, but that's just a really expensive removal spell. And given that I already have 3 solid removal spells already, I think this is a decent opportunity to take Bloodfell Caves. Given that I already have red and black cards I want to play in this deck, so let's go ahead and take that. Moving on to pack 1, pick 7. Another land here because this is a pretty underwhelming pack. So just shoring up our mana base here nicely. Oh, and Sultai Monument. I do love that card. Yeah, let's go. Is this going to be another, like, deck with a bunch of monuments. I'm in for that. Here we have Riverwalk Technique versus a Undergrowth Leopard. I like the first copy of the Technique. The Leopard's just fine. I would much rather have my first copy of Riverwalk Technique than the Leopard. Pack 1, pick 10. Aggressive Negotiations has actually risen in my rankings if I do have a decent curve, but I'll just take the Tranquil Cove here instead. We are setting up to have at least some ways to be able to cast the Twin Maw Stormbrood. And then moving on to pack 1, pick 11. This pack is kind of a miss. Don't really think we're Tempest Hawking here. I guess I'll take the Sentinel, but probably not going to play it here. So certainly a lot of power here. Lots of things to do early. There's a Whale of War here if I want some way to get back a bunch of my creatures. Could use some more things to do early, but hey, we got some lands, 2 monuments, so our mana is excellent. We have good top end, and honestly, I consider this more a 2-mana spell than anything, so this one's also looking really, really nice. So our curve is actually not terrible here, assuming that we can cast all our spells. We still need more top end stuff, and more mana fixing, and more card draw, just kind of looking for a lot of things, but I do like the start here so far. Here there's a Crocodile, which I hope not to play. Wheel of War. Right now I have 2 creatures, and Awaken the Undead already is something that gets back creatures, so not super interested in all of that. All right, pack 2, pick 1. What do we have? Well, we have a land, a Molten Exhale, but there's a Bloomvine Regent. We're going to just slam that, of course. This card's great. It's a dragon. It ramps you. It lets you gain a bunch of life when you have dragons in play. It combos nicely with Dragonback Assault because it can ramp you into the Assault as well. So our dragon count's now at 3. Although I also count the Dragonback Assault, right? Because that makes dragons too. So we're looking at 4. So setting up really, really nicely here. Now pack 2, pick 2. We have Opulent Palace, but I really need a good card draw spell, and Rakshasa's Bargain is one of the best ones in around. So let's go ahead and take that here, and very, very happy with that pickup here. So really, really solid. Solid start here so far. Could use some counter spells. Dispelling Exhale. Any of the Exhales really would be a very, very welcome addition to what we have here so far. Pack 2, pick 3. I don't really care for Temur Devotee. Like, if I get it lit last, if I get like a green or blue Devotee really late, I might play it, but I would much rather take the Temur Monument here. So now we're on 3 monuments. At what point is, like, can you overload on monuments? I don't know. We'll find out. I have 3 already. We can at least play 16 lands. And if I pick up a 4th monument, then I can probably play 15 lands. Obviously, I would like more things to actually do on turn 2, like Twin Maw Stormbrood. Very happy with that. There's also a Bivouac, but I just prioritize good spells instead. Although, here's the question. Do I want Twin Maw Stormbrood or Glacial Dragon Hunt? Not entirely sure, actually. I think it's actually somewhat close, but I'll take this because it kills bigger things, and it's also a dragon. But I think that's closer than it looks. All right, moving on to pack 2, pick 5. Do not care about any of these commons. The white is going to be a light splash for the most part, so I don't think I want to rely on Stormplane Detainment as a white source. This could be an opportunity to take some mana fixing here. There's also an Armament Dragon, but it's on like the double splash. So yeah, let's go ahead and take Swiftwater Cliffs out of this pack. All right, moving on to pack 2, pick 6. There's a Sunpearl Kirin, which is a good card, but not especially in this deck. Now we have an interesting choice. Sultai Monument versus Evolving Wilds. All right, let's push it to the limit here. Let's see what happens if we just take all the monuments. We have 4 now. We have maxed out on the monuments at this point. Don't really care for Riling Dawnbreaker as a dragon. There is a Roamer's Routine. But let's just take the Scoured Barrens here. Nothing I'm missing out on too much there. So just making it so that the white splash becomes even better. Ooh, and that is a Teeming Dragonstorm. Absolutely the type of white card that you want to splash for in this type of deck, where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 dragons already in this deck. Here I will take a Boulderborn Dragon, but unlikely to put it into my deck. And now that I picked up the Teeming Dragonstorm, let's go ahead and just pick up some of these late Scoured Barrens. Hey, look, free white sources, right? Free white sources to cast Twin Maw Stormbroods and also play the Teeming Dragonstorm. Corroding Dragonstorm I don't like as much, so probably not interested in taking that. Our creature count's pretty low. Although you have, like, the monuments also kind of count as creatures, right? But our interaction is okay. We have 2 Twin Maw Stormbroods, Awaken the Honored Dead, Riverwalk Technique. And then we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra ways to make creatures in the Assault and the Monument. So actually not the biggest concern here, to be honest. Although now I think 4 is probably the max number of monuments that I want to play. But I want to try this. I want to try 4 monuments and 15 lands and see how that plays out. All right, moving on to pack 3, pick 1. What am I looking for? Well, certainly don't need another white mana source. I am in the market for interaction. I'm also in the market for card draw. What do I have for card draw? I have the Rakshasa's Bargain. So there is a Bewildering Blizzard in this pack. There's also a Sunset Strike Master. Unclear how often I can play this early, though. There's also a Static Snare that I can play as a removal spell. This doesn't seem like a particularly strong Anafenza deck, so I don't think I want to take that. I actually think I'm in the market for another big card draw spell. So let's take the Bewildering Blizzard here. So look, Durgar Island Dragon, we can put in the 2 mana slot too. All right, moving on to pack 3, pick 2. Wow, this is a horrible pack. Holy cow. This pack just has nothing I want. I don't really care for Betrayal or Formation Breaker or Constrictor Sage. This dragon is kind of replaceable. I just picked up a card draw spell. You know, honestly, this is probably a pack where I should take the Sandstep Citadel, just because I'm just not missing out on a whole lot here. So let's take that for the deck. And now, like I said before, white is absolutely free here, given what we have so far. Let's move on. Pack 3, pick 3. What a horrible pack. Man, these packs are just being so bad for me. What do I want out of this pack? Like, I don't really love Severance Priest. That's another Teamer Monument. But the thing is, I only have one. I guess I have 3 red cards. Like, at that point, do I just want to take the Rugged Highlands? Because I feel like 4 is probably the max. So yeah, I'm just going to take the Rugged Highlands out of that pack. But I really do want to just take good cards for my deck. That Genesis Ultimatum I don't really love. So here we have the choice between Riverwalk Technique and Dragon's Prey. Given that I already have a Technique and I'm in the market for a spot removal spell, let's go ahead and take the Dragon's Prey here and move on. And moving into pack 3, pick 5, we have this pack. There is a Nomad Outpost in the pack, but I don't think I just need more red lands. Honestly, I have 4, 5, 6 with a mountain. That's 7 red sources for 3 red cards. There's a Teamer Devotee as just a random creature to play early to give me... it's my first 2 mana spell. There's also an Osseous Exhale. Maybe I just take that. I mean, honestly, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3... yeah, let's just take that as a removal spell, right? Let's just take that as a removal spell for this deck. Here we have Dismal Backwater, another Jeskai Monument, which I'm not going to take. I'm actually just going to take Narset's Rebuke here, just to just make sure I have another good interactive spell. So let's just take that. And we're in the market for just more spells right now, so I am not going to take the Swiftwater Cliffs at this point. I'm really looking at either taking the Sultai Devotee or the Teamer Tawny back. And honestly, I prefer the Tawny back here, and I think my mana is going to be able to support it. It's just much bigger, right? And I can just use another large-sized body. Dispelling Exhale Pack 3, pick 8 is incredible. Very, very happy with that pickup here. And yeah, what do we like? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 20 cards. Okay, Stormshriek Feral, I guess I'll take over the Windscarred Crag. Again, don't really need white sources, and I think I'm in the market just for another dragon here. Moving on to pack 3, pick 10. We have Constrictor Sage versus Strategic Betrayal. I guess I'll just take the Sage as a random big creature as well. Here, there's a Roamer's Routine, which I doubt I'm going to need. This is not a Seize Opportunity deck. There's also Jeskai Brushmaster. I guess I'll take the Brushmaster in case I feel like I need another creature, but I don't think that I do. And you know what? I mean, this is just your Teamer Devotee I'll probably play, just to have as a cheap thing to play. And this is just what you would expect out of how you draft a dragon deck. Nothing too crazy, right? Every pick really, really important, right? Just trying to figure out the right balance of spells and creatures and lands and all that stuff. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops. I don't think this is a Whale of War deck. I have 8 creatures, so probably don't want that. Although, we are actually still light on spells here, actually. And I need to cut some lands because I have 4 monuments. So actually, we're somehow short on playables because we we're a little bit too responsible with our mana fixing. So we're going to have to put some cards in because this is what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, certainly don't need this many lands. Oh, wow. I actually do need to play like some number of forests because of the Regent, huh? All right. 1 mountain makes a lot of sense. So does 1 plains for the Jeskai Monument. And certainly can probably cut down on the islands here. 1, 2, something like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This gives us 3, 4, 5 blue sources. 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. All right. Need to add a lot more cards to this deck. 3 more to be in fact. Put the Brushmaster in here. I'm going to just assume that my mana works. Do I have enough black sources to play the Corroding Dragonstorm early? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a swamp. Would it give me 7 black sources? How many dragons do I have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dragons. I've never played this card before. I wonder if I should now. I don't have any globes. Man, a globe would be nice. And I only have this 1 Dragonstorm. I don't think this is a good Whale of War deck just because I'm pretty light on creatures. I just don't think any of these other cards are particularly strong. So I guess we'll go... I'm going to try this. Just because I literally don't have any other options. I'll play Corroding Dragonstorm and another dragon here and see how that goes. I mean, I don't love it, but we need some ways to win the game. And 15 lands, 4 monuments. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. All right, now before round 1 starts, just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and would like to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. It's patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out to all the patrons. Really do appreciate your support. Access to the Patreon gives you access to my Discord channel, which I think is a really great way to join an awesome community of individuals looking to get better at Limited, just like yourself. You know what I didn't get any Sibsig Appraisers. But let's hope we have enough mana fixing here. Look, as long as I have 2 lands in my opener, like I can just kind of play a lot of stuff here, right? So I do need a red source in this hand, but I have Sandsep Citadel Island, Sultai Monument to get... I guess, given that I have this green source, I don't need to get a forest. So I probably want to get an island or a swamp off the monument. Okay, well, there I drew my forest. I'm just going to get an island here, I think. Oh, you know what I also didn't consider? Maybe this should just be 16 lands, actually. Like, I could run out of lands to hit off my monuments. That is certainly something that can happen. But, hey, we're looking okay right now. Turn 2 Dragonmouth Sentinel, which I don't care too much about. We have access to turn 4 Temur Tawny back. Here comes a Sibsig Appraiser. Okay. So 2 blue-green. Alright, here comes a counterspell, I guess. That's fine. Next turn we can run out Constrictor Sage. I mean, just all kinds of value here, right? Dragonstorm Globe. Dragonstorm Forecaster. I mean, they already have the globe. Like, do I want to use my removal on this? I don't think so. I drew the red source for my Jeskai Brushmaster. I mean, do I kill this? They have 3 cards. I want to play this tap land anyways, okay? That's my argument. Shut off all forms of card advantage, right? Sagu Pummeler, sure. Let's use this as a little way to get back some tempo here. Molten Exhale plus Dragon? Oh, Piercing Exhale, sure. It can't be Dragon. They would have just played the Dragon. Two cards left in hand for the opponent. Boulderborn Dragon. They just naturally drew it? That's not cool. Not entirely sure what to do here. My mana is not perfect here with the Brushmaster plus the Exhale. I can also use Riverwalk Technique plus the Exhale. That's also a consideration. Yeah, I guess we just pass. I can also Bewildering Blizzard, so a lot of options. But I kind of just want to kill the Boulderborn Dragon, I think. And just like clear up the board. So they put that. Let's try to kill this. Let's target the Pummeler. They put it on top. We take 2. I mean, whatever. If they play something big, it's a top deck, right? Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, Glacial Dragon Hunt's certainly good. All right, so they're kind of out of action here. I actually think I'm going to bargain here and then tap down the Pummeler for a turn. Oh, wow. Well, that's insane. Okay, hold on. Maybe I changed my mind. I certainly want Twin Maw Stormbrood. I can just kill the Pummeler. Teeming Dragonstorm also seems very good. As much as I want these lands, I think I just take the 2 spells. Although, I guess if I kill the Pummeler... If I kill the Pummeler, they just pump the Sentinel. Yeah, but it wastes their turn. Alright, let's kill the Pummeler. I could have also tried to set up like Teeming Dragonstorm plus gaining a bunch of life, I guess. But in general, I just want to try to keep the board clear. And I can always redraw it, obviously. But this is certainly like a classic last threat standing type situation here. It looks like they top deck something. Sagu Wildling, okay. This does feel like a good opportunity to just fire off Bewildering Blizzard and just continue trying to stabilize the board here. Stormshriek Feral. Yep. So we're going to take 2 here. All right. Perfect. And let's see. That's a 4/3. I kind of just want to play Bloomvine Regent. And maybe kill the Embermouth Sentinel. I mean, it is bigger than everything that's in play. Obviously, I can, like, cast this and then just, like... But I just feel like I said, I'm so far ahead on cards here. I am just in the market of just trying to stabilize, keep the board clear, use all my mana every turn that I can. Like, my hand is still loaded here, right? I have an extra forest and a mountain. Fresh start, okay. There you go. Take 4. Nice. Okay, well, I can't roast that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I can Constrictor Sage, but I can also Temur Monument, and then play the Twin Maw Stormbrood, I guess. Boom, gain 11 life. This one I'll hold on to. I'll get this going first. Sipsig Appraiser. Yeah, I mean... This is what this format's all about, right? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Take the dragon, take the globes, figure it out. But at some point, we're also going to be able to pop these monuments for extra value too, right? All right, so how much mana do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6. I have access to 8 mana. So can I play this and the thing? Yes. And as much as like rummaging here seems good, I just feel like casting this and bouncing the Teeming Dragonstorm is just better than most of the things that I could do here. Although they did just play a Durgar Island Drake, which obviously slows things down for us. Whoa, Corroding Dragonstorm. Okay, let's play that. Don't want that. Do I want Jeskai Monument? No, I have all my lands already, so let's just get rid of both of those. Do I tap this down? Doesn't seem terrible. They're at 23. What is the alternative here, right? Like I can pop this monument. Yeah, maybe that's better. Like, this is just an incredible board here, right? Like, if they attack me with the dragon, they just take so much damage. And I'm at 14 now. I can cast this next turn, pick this up. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can pick this up, play it, gain a bunch of life. Okay, that's a land. All right, that is perfect for us. And we just drew Twin Maw Stormbrood here. 3, 4, 5. So I can't play this and also play all the other things here. What are the other good options? 3, 4, 5. I guess playing this and playing Teeming Dragonstorm is pretty good. And then that triggers this. They're going to have to block one of my 5/5s here, right? So, although they're kind of a value-centric player, I wouldn't be shocked if they just block my 2/2 here. But I think it's probably correct here to trade with the Jeskai Brushmaster. And they still take 7. And then we still have Corroding Dragonstorm going off. And then we still have Twin Maw Stormbrood going off. So this is just peak. They ran out of stuff to do, and I did not. And this is what happens. Good game. And I said this, I actually just recorded Limited Resources with LSV and Marshall, and I did say this. This is going to be a concern, not for most of you who only draft a set maybe like, if most of you are only drafting the set maybe 10 to 15 times, it's not that big of an issue. But for me, hardcore drafter, I draft 3, 4 times a day. I've done 40 drafts. The replayability of this set isn't quite there in my opinion, just because you just play against the same looking deck almost every round, right? I'm not playing against a red-white deck, then a black-white deck, then a blue-black deck, then a blue-green deck. I'm playing against a 5-color deck, and then a 5-color deck, and then a 5-color, and then maybe a Mardu deck. Okay, we have all of our colors but blue, so Temur Monument will get us an island. And we will place that island. Hopefully the Tawnyback finds us more lands. Honestly, I think I should probably just play 16 lands. I think I meant to make that change, but I didn't. Oh no, I can't play the Temur Tawnyback. Wow. Yeah, I can't. Okay, that sucks. Alright, I am going to not play the Devotee here and keep up Dispelling Exhale. Okay. Don't really care about killing the Skimmer right now. I think I'd rather just play this, just to see if I can try to draw more mana sources. I'm definitely throwing away the Temur Devotee. I don't really need it. Okay. Hey, Bloomvine Regent with no forest here. That's kind of doing it, right? Let's see what they play. It'll be something big. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. Yeah, well, that's silly. How am I going to go about this turn? I guess it's just Awaken the Undead, but the mana doesn't work per... Oh, no, I can go Jeskai Monument, get an island, right? Okay. And then we'll play Awaken the Undead. Not a perfect situation by any means. Wow. Okay, we're taking a lot. I guess an untapped land here would be pretty good. But I don't have a million of those. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Let's do this. Man, I actually don't want to play this tapped. I can't submit 0 though. Okay. Yeah, I really would have preferred... Oh, I can still get a land, right? Don't I have a land in my yard? How did I not mill a land? That's really... Ugh. What can I get back from the graveyard? None of these creatures matter, right? Wow, that's really brutal. Target creature or land from the grave... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's try this and hope for the best. It might be a little bit like opponent playing a turn 5 Roar of Endless Song is just too hard to beat. I think they have a Spectral Denial actually. Like what else can they do here, right? Not having a land there was really big. Sagu Pummeler, sure. Land! If they counter this, I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, we got Roar of Endless Songed. It happens. I thought they had a Spectral Denial, but there's not too much I could have done to play around it. Other than, like, make 2 flyers, I guess. Yeah. Alright, it's okay. Let's just move on. Our opponent had a good deck. Like, all good teamer cards. And that is the way things go. I want to make an adjustment here, though. I'm just cutting this, I think, and just adding another land. Like, I don't need the Devotee for mana fixing. So, and my deck just has good top end, so we'll just cut that. And adding another forest makes the Bloomvine Regent better. Of course, I add a land, and I have a 1 land hand. Okay, we will keep this. Okay, Sandstep Citadel. Then we'll play the Bloodfell Caves. Alright, Mardu beats! We are on the draw here, so that's not ideal. We do have the ability to cast Dragon's Prey into Teeming Dragonstorm, because we just went back-to-back untap land, so that helps. So if they play, like, a Pack Beast or anything like that, that's good for us. Blue, green, black, okay. I guess I'll just keep up Dragon's Prey plus Rakshasa's Bargain. They could also play, like, Anafenza here. Frontline Rush, okay, so just going super-duper wide, I guess. War Effort. A 2-mana Pack Beast. I mean, this is certainly a hand. Okay. Well, hopefully this hand is good enough, but we shall see. Any type of go wide spell will be pretty tough here. Marshal of the Lost is okay. Bewildering Blizzard is interesting. I do think I'd rather be able to... Instead of playing the Monument here, I think I would much rather keep up Dispelling Exhale plus Rakshasa's Bargain. So we'll keep it at that and see what happens. But not having a play this turn is obviously bad. I mean, this is certainly the matchup where having all these Monuments isn't ideal. I think the Monuments are fantastic, but Mardu is the weak matchup. And I don't have a dragon, so the Exhale is pretty easy to play around, too. I even have, like, 7 dragons in my deck. 6? 7? I don't know. Good attack from the opponent. Just gonna take 6. Zergo. Can't counter it. All right, let's play Rakshasa's Bargain and hope for the best. Okay, I think I want the untapped land here to be able to play the Blizzard. And then I think my out here is to try and find the Dragonback Outcast, right? So let's go Plains and... all these cards are kind of mediocre. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack. I mean, they have the Zergo. They have the Zergo, obviously, which is very, very good. But, like, hopefully making a dragon every turn is going to be good enough to help deal with the Zergo. No, I hate you. I hate you. Oh, man. I just don't have that many ways to kill the Zergo. Yeah, that's kind of... yeah, that's... oh, I can't even cast this. That was a big mistake, actually. Oh, yeah, I can't cast this. So I should have taken, like, Jeskai Brushmaster, but not that it matters. I think we are just probably dead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. I have no outs here. Okay. Well, let's see. I go to 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. I mean, Zergo's a heck of a card. This was a really, really good curve. And so we got Marduk out here. All right, well, not the best start here. I thought my deck was pretty good, but we lost to a really, really good, aggressive Mardu start, and we lost to Roar of Endless Song. And this is absolutely a Prince format. There are so many bombs. If they play them, you lose, and you don't have an answer. So I didn't have an answer for Zergo. I played my bomb, but my opponent had the answer, and then my opponent played Roar of Endless Song, and that just gave them a little too much for me to deal with. Like, oh, I forgot I had double Twin Maw Stormbrood in my deck. Rakshasa, that was a really bad Rakshasa's Bargain. It's okay. Sultai Devotee. I think it's just good to run out my tap lands here. Like, I don't really want to kill the Devotee. I'd rather kill something bigger. If they don't play anything, then I can run out the Corroding Dragonstorm and smooth out my draws. If they counter it, it's fine. Do I not have a green source? I guess I kind of want both, right? Sure. Like, it's not bad to play Jeskai Brushmaster on 4, right? And then having a land and then being able to play dragons. Like, that's a totally reasonable approach here. Host of the Hereafter. Okay. Well, maybe that changes my plans. Although it gets shuffled in, so I don't get to draw the Rugged Highlands anymore. But I feel like I do want to answer this, and if I play this and they kill this, it's like, it's pretty bad for me. Is it that bad? Okay, you know what? Let's just play it. I'll just take the 4. I really want to draw this red-green land. Okay. Oh, it's just a bounce spell? That's honestly not too bad. So now we will kill Host of the Hereafter. We can Osseous Exile. Probably reveal the Stormshriek Feral. And then potentially cast it. All things depending. 2 cards left in hand for the opponent. Attuned Hunter is fine. I'd be kind of surprised if they didn't attack me. This lets us gain some life. If they have a counterspell, they probably do want to counter that. Okay, now what? They have this Areni's rebuff, but I think playing the Stormbrood's actually pretty good here. It's like gain 7 life, Surveil 2. That seems amazing, right? Like, obviously they can bounce it, but like, then I play Corroding Dragonstorm, right? And maybe they want to do that anyways, just because they have the Hunter. But like I said, I mean, I'm at 23. I get to reset my Corroding Dragonstorms. And at this point, we don't need any more lands. So we can just Surveil and find all spells. I mean, you might still just want to do it as a tempo play, but you're giving up a good amount by doing so. Oh my gosh, that's really good. Wow. Oh, that's really nice. And then they can play Host of the Hereafter. Although at that point, yeah, I mean, we'll see. So they did not attack. Interesting. I mean, we could also potentially race. I do have this Dragon's Prey. Like, playing another creature doesn't seem great. What land? I don't need a plains. What do I get here? Mountain? Oh, that's good. I don't think I need Sultai Monument. Although, you know, technically it's a guaranteed land that I can cash in for a thing. So maybe it's still worth. So I guess I'll just keep. And now the question is, do I attack? Right? Because if they bounce this, I don't mind, because then I can use that as a roast effect. And then I can... So maybe I keep this back. I'm just thinking long term here. Like, it's really hard for me to lose if I trade this with a Host of the Hereafter and then kill the Attuned Hunter in response. Or something along those lines. Or, alternatively, we'll see what they do. Like, I kind of want to kill Attuned Hunter in response to the bounce spell. And when they do the bounce spell, then all of a sudden I can utilize this as a way to kill the leftover, whatever's left over. I mean, it's also their only play. But I don't mind this. Oh, if they have Snakeskin Veil, I mean. If they have Snakeskin Veil, they have Snakeskin Veil. Oh, or a yeah, no, that's good. All right, sure. Okay, well, that definitely made things more interesting. The question is, do I kill the Attuned Hunter or Host of the Hereafter? Like, this thing tramples. And where do they put the counters on this thing? They might put it on the Devotee. Yep. And then we can just play this. Oh, that shuffled my monument back in. Oh well. Oh, God, just no shortage of like just interesting lines here, right? It's just like, man, I don't actually have a green source here, huh? Am I okay with the chump block is the question here? Or do I just take 6? I am going to keep this back. So next turn, I get to Bloomvine Regent, and... Okay, that's fine. I will not actually choose to cast this. I'm just going to make 2 dragons. And then that'll pick this up as well. And that'll also ramp me. Just don't kill my Dragonback Assault, please. Like, I can't handle having it die twice. Alright, Boulderborn Dragon. Let's go green. Blue. Boom. Pick that up. Boom. Boom. I mean, if there's a turn that allows me to turn things around, that was it, right? Veteran Ice Climber. Oh! Nice. But given that I have Corroding Dragonstorm going, it's probably going to be too hard to get outraced here, but we'll see. But I'm triple blocking in case they have one spot removal spell. Okay, they're killing the Boulderborn Dragon. They're going to have a huge Ice Climber. 5/7. Okay. Narset's Rebuke does not deal with it. I can kill the Sirach, though. I gotta think here. Let's lead with this and see what we can find. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hitting Constrictor Sage there was insane. Let's do that. Do I want the Cove? I mean, it's just a 4/4. I guess I'll keep a land. Boom. Woo! Wow. All right. That was a hard-fought match. Man, I feel like my deck's just like not as good as I thought it was. Maybe it's just like I have Durgar Island Dragon and that's kind of the end. That's it. That's all my deck's got. All right. It's going to have to keep carrying us. Okay, on the play here. Oh yeah, this hand's awesome. Turn 2 Dragonstorm, turn 3 Bloomvine Regent. We don't have red mana, but you know, I believe we have 17 monuments in our deck. We're good. The interesting thing is, what if I hit a red source off of this? Like, do I want it? Because I just have so much mana already. Definitely don't want blue or green mana. Yeah, like, what do I want out of this? I guess I will choose to draw the Bloodfell Caves, and I won't shuffle away the Brushmaster because I think it's a fine card to have. Sure. Because I'm casting the Bloomvine Regent. What the? Dismal Backwater Stadium Headliner? Alright. I think having that as a ramp effect is excellent. We have lots of lands, of course, but now it's just like I don't have to worry about any of my colors, and red is one of my primary colors, so. Sultai Devotee Stadium Headliner. What's it? Oh, it's like some teamer aggro or something? I don't know. Stormshake Feral is really interesting. Like, in this type of instance, in most instances, I would probably have chosen to... I would probably choose to just, like, rummage. But here... Here, I might actually just choose to, like, cast it, because I have Corroding Dragonstorm. The hell is this? Meringue River Regent? Just 4-color Stadium Headliner? 5-color Stadium Headliner? That's where we're at in this world? And you kept it on top? Oh, wow. Teeming Dragonstorm. Okay, well, now everything is pretty straightforward. We just play that first, and then play the Stormshriek Feral into the Corroding Dragonstorm, and then play the Teeming on the following turn. So that's good, but they also have 7 cards in hand, so a lot to fight through. But this Headliner doesn't look nearly as scary anymore. Also, you know, you need like lots and lots of dragons, but this is playable if you have, again, lots and lots of dragons. Okay. So now you have less creatures in play, and you don't have a Death Touch creature, and you roasted that? That was a really odd sequence. All right. All right, no lands. Any lands will go into the graveyard. I will keep any dragon, though. Decent chance the Feral dies here, but honestly, like, it just picking up my Dragonstorms is just good enough, so that's totally fine. So next turn, like, if they go creature, attack headliner, kill my dragon, next turn I go teaming Dragonstorm, bargain into Boulderborn Dragon, pick everything up. Well, that's good. Oh, Glacial Dragon Hunt is also fantastic. Might just fire this off immediately, because, you know, you just don't want any of your stuff to get countered. Wait, they chose not to discard? Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Not something that I probably would have done, but... certainly just keep all of my spells. Seems like a decent way to go about this. Alright. Dragonstorm is doing some serious work here, even though I have like a bunch of mediocre Dragons. Like Corroding Dragonstorm's mediocre, Stormshriek Feral's mediocre, Boulderborn Dragon's mediocre. But combined, they are mediocrely awesome? Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, presumably they're killing the Stormshriek Feral now. There you go. Well, we're going to save Awaken the Undead. Alright, and let's just keep putting pressure on. Boulderborn Dragon here. Pick up both Dragonstorms. Drain my opponent for 2 off of Corroding Dragonstorm. See if we can find some goodies. Wow. I think I'll just take the counterspell first, honestly, with this board. I don't really need Twin Maw Stormbrood. Like, I obviously want Twin Maw Stormbrood, but I don't need it right away. Okay, Tiger is certainly good. If they can... oh, okay. Nice. And then they get to kill my dragon. You know what? That was a really good turn, opponent. That was a really rock-solid turn. Oh, I ended up milling this? Oh, well. Oh, I can upkeep Bewildering Blizzard. Do I want to do that? Just to make sure I draw this card? We'll see. I mean, this is a lethal attack. They have 3 cards in hand. And even through Bewildering Blizzard, I have a counterspell up. Molten Exhale, okay. Oh, that was actually really good. I'm not gonna Bewildering Blizzard. Oh, you draw first, duh. Never mind. Ignore what I said. All right. Yeah, our opponent's deck was like a not great version of 5-color, I think. It just, I don't know, it had some kind of like, Headliner's not that great, Twin Bolt is kind of filler level, so we were able to come out on top there. 3 and 2 though, long road ahead. All right, on the play here, yeah, our mana's good. We can play Twin Maw Stormbrood here on turn 2. Scoured Barrens is not good with Temur Tani back. Don't want to get a swamp here with this. I can either get mountain or forest. Oh no, I can't get mountain or forest. I should get forest. I'm getting forest here so I can Temur Tani back on 3. If they play something I absolutely have to kill with the Stormbrood, that I don't, so it's fine. I don't really know what I want to discard here, though. Probably just this. I want my land for sure. Abzan Devotee. Let's get aggressive. I just have, like, plenty of removal here. And by killing this, I get to get in for 4, which I really like. Probably not popping the monument. Depending on what they do, of course, I will just fire off the bargain to try to hit 2 lands. But we'll see. Oh, wow. Okay. Revival of the Ancestors. Yeah, definitely do it. Oh, wait. I can also do this. But they're not going to make something gigantic, right? Can you imagine if they made a 4/4? Okay. What do I want here? I definitely want one of these lands. And then Stormbrood or Narset's Rebuke? I guess it's the Stormbrood and a Sandstep Citadel. Actually, I think Scoured Barret... Like, I don't think I'm going to ever need 3 green mana sources. So I think the life gain is marginally better here at this point. Right? Let me know if you agree. Especially given what they've played so far. They're like Sultai Abzan? Sultabzan? Salty Abzan? Who knows? Constrictor Sage. Okay. Ouch. Well. They still get to drain me for 4 here. Was really hoping they played something smaller, but it's okay. We can get an island with Sultai Monument. Play the island. And then I can actually roast plus Awaken the Honored Dead here. I just have to be careful with how I tap my mana. I just need to hope that they don't have an answer to the Assault. Sagu Pummeler is fine. Okay. This is good. Bewildering Blizzard. Alright, so let's tap the Plains. And this. We're going to get an island with Sultai Monument. Let's kill the Pummeler, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. All right. That was excellent. That was excellent. And look at our board. Like, we still have 2 Sultai Monuments we can sacrifice. We have Riverwalk Technique, Bewildering Blizzard. Like, just all kinds of awesomeness here. They have plenty of random things in the graveyard. We are at 11. Of course, if they play something big here, it can still be problematic. What creature can I get back from the yard? Maybe the dragon. Okay, lie in wait on the Constrictor Sage. Sure. I like how... I'll take a land. I'll take a monument. Okay. Okay, we milled 3 action cards. Okay. Oh, but I can get them... I can get one of them back. I'm not doing anything with the monuments yet. I'd rather cast the Blizzard here to draw 3 cards so I can have something to discard with Awaken the Honored Dead. And most likely I'm going to want to get back the Twin Maw Stormbrood here. But if they obviously play something I absolutely have to counter, then there's a Riverwalk Technique. I don't really care about the Constrictor Sage. Don't care about Gurmag Nightwatch either. Okay? They do have a lot of Renew cards, or like graveyard-centric cards, it seems. I wouldn't be shocked if they had something like a Lotus Light Dancers in their deck. Okay, they just milled 3 cards, okay? Alright. Let's discard Forest. Let's get back Twin Maw Stormbrood. And figure out what we want to do. Let's start things out with an attack, shall we? Let's play Bloodfell Caves. Let's play Jeskai Brushmaster, and this allows us to keep up Riverwalk technique, which I think could be relevant. And then next turn we can go land and crack the Monument. Like, I'm not, now, like, I'm going to be pretty conservative with the Riverwalk technique. I'm only going to use it on something I absolutely need to use it on. Like this, I do not care about Gurmag Nightwatch here. If you want to trade your 5/5 for my dragon, go for it, right? This didn't even allow them to play the Constrictor Sage. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now I think I go... Try to kill this. Because this just lets me get in for a ton of damage. They also knew about the Stormbrood. Play the Rugged Highlands. Make another 4/4. Yeah, Dragonback Assault is a heck of a Magic card. And again, no reason to sack this. I'm so far ahead on board. Basically, the way that I lose is if they play Death Begets All, right? So let's just keep up the counterspell for that. I would be shocked if they somehow come back from this. Okay, Sultai Devotee is good. Look at, they are, oh, I know what they have. They have Bewildering Technique. But we have the counterspell for that, so it's fine. Or yeah, Bewildering Blizzard, yeah. Alright. GG's opponent, and we are clawing back. And you know what, like I said, I thought this deck was totally fine. Like, obviously, a good aggressive Mardu start is going to be very tough for us. And that was showcased by our opponent's really excellent red-white deck. And then another powerful 5-color deck that lands its threat a little bit quicker than what we land. Those are totally just reasonable losses, and I just lost early. And this is, I get to play against kind of more reasonable stuff. And we're the ones who are able to go over the top here. All right, my opponent's name is No Rares. So I'm fully expecting no rares from them. Otherwise, I would call shenanigans. All right, I'm keeping this hand. I can't play. I got the turn 2 Corroding Dragonstorm. Hopefully that unlocks my hand. I need a red source. I don't want this. I'll keep that. Well, look, it's a draw spell. I had no. My hands were tied. I had no choice. Now I can't play this till turn 4, but I still think that's okay. I'm actually just gonna run this out, I think. Oh. Oh. Interesting. So this gets me a green and this gets me a red. Boom. We solved the puzzle. We solved the puzzle. Oh, there you go. Breaching Dragonstorm. I hope you hit something bad. Nope. Really? Really? Is that a joke? What am I supposed to do? They went Breaching Dragonstorm into Karakik Guardian. Alright, well, let's dig, I guess. Look, I'm playing to my outs here, I guess. Okay, that is... Wow, these were good finds. These were good finds, I'll say. Okay? I guess I can't complain as much. I mean, I still kind of want to complain. That was really ridiculous. And obviously, if they have a protection... Like, there's a lot of the things we lose to. If you hit another dragon here... You know what? Dragon... Are you kidding me? I can't kill the Guardian! What? And they hit a dragon? What the? I'm okay. Oh yeah, I'm totally fine. Well, they don't. Well, no, they do have the white source, don't they? So what I need to do is kill the Dragonologist, because interesting. I'm actually. I think they might have spectral interference. Now, if they have Snakeskin Veil here too, I mean, whatever, right? Just whatever. This is, yeah, I mean. This certainly is. This certainly is. What creatures do I have in the yard? Do I have a dragon in my hand? Maybe I'll like kill them out of nowhere with Jeskai Brushmaster. So I did this because I want to counter the stupid Dragonstorm. Okay, Sagu wildly. Wait, you what? You have a Dragonstorm? Man. I guess they just want to keep hitting their land drops, but wow. Okay, they have. I remember when I thought they had Spectral Denial. We'll see. Oh no, it was just Dispelling Exhale. Alright, whatever. Look, they have... That was... Okay, it's a globe. Alright, well at least they just hit a globe that time. What do I want to get back here? Is it on me? What's happening? Okay. How on earth am I winning this game? Okay, dragon, landfall this back. Play it. Okay, I don't really know what I need. I'm at 14, I'll go to 7. So a life gain land's not terrible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Do you have Caustic Exhale, bro? I mean, what, like... Whatever. All you can do in spots like that, you just shrug the head and you're like, good job. You hit some dragons off of your globe. Well played. And that is that. That is certainly that. Okay, that's fine. All right. Not really sure what to do here. I'm at 10. I don't want that. All right. I mean, we're doing stuff here, right? We're certainly doing stuff. We have some defenses set up. They have 3 cards in hand still, though. They have a Dragonstorm Forecaster, which they can certainly use for a Boulderborn Dragon, although I guess they're just casting it. I think the Bloomvine Regent being in play is pretty important. So, yeah, that's fine. It stops the Dragonstorm anyways, and we are certainly trying our best here to combat this enormous board. I don't even know if this is correct what I'm doing, but okay. Okay. I mean, we're certainly gaining a bunch of life. Just Operation Drain Them Out. Twin Maw Stormbrood is a nice one, but so is land. Although Stormbrood, I guess, is technically better than a land. Gain a bunch of life. I mean, maybe they can't kill me. Maybe they can't kill me. Here we go. Here's another Dragonstorm. Dispelling Exhale. Okay. So I have to play around that. That's kind of annoying. Oh, come on, dude. Like, come on. Your account name is no rares. I guess technically they haven't played any rares. Like, this is outrageous. I can't even play this. Dispelling Exhale was actually the perfect reveal. I'm actually not sure which one I want. Do I want a 4/4 flyer or Dragon's Prey? Well, if my plan is to play Twin Maw Stormbrood, I guess I just want the land first. Okay. Oh my gosh, my auto tapper. Wait, no, I'm okay. Whew. I mean, we're certainly trying our best. This Dragonback Assault is doing some serious work, despite some just incredible timing of their spells. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't play this. I mean, I can cast it. I guess I can cast it now, but I will miss out on a Corroding Dragonstorm trigger, but maybe that's okay. I think gaining the life here is pretty important. All right. Okay. I don't want to play this turn. I'm just going to miss out on one activation, but I just want to make a token. Okay. All right, we're getting... I mean, playing a dragon is gaining us 3 life every turn. We're at 19, they're at 10. There's a chance here. There is certainly a chance here because Dragonback Assault has been absolutely amazing here so far. I don't really feel the need to Dragon's Prey just yet. They're at 10 life. Oh, nice. 3, 4, 5. Okay. No, that was good. That was pretty important, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's kill the dragon, hit with the Stormbrood. We're at 19, they're at 10. Any land is good. Now I kind of just wish I had more lands. But I milled a bunch of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 12, 13... 13 lands. I still have 3 lands left. Yeah. Okay, they hit a Caustic Exhale. Okay. Okay. No need to attack just yet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're gonna hit lands, right? Like, presumably they're gonna hit a land pocket. Okay, there it is. There it is. Come on. Come on. Another one? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's think here. So if I attack with everything, they're at 10. This block's here. They take 8 in the air. All right, let's go. I'm just assuming you have nothing else. You would have played some... Like, if they had a removal spell for the Regent, they would have cast it. They could have another silly Caustic Exhale or something, I guess. Which is still not the worst. They did have another Caustic Exhale. All right. Well, they're at 2. They're at 2, and we have 3 attackers to their 1 blocker. So they need to find a dragon. I think it was worthwhile making this attack, though. And now they need to, like, they're definitely behind here, need to find something. Boom! Oh my gosh, what an absolutely ridiculous game. What an absolutely ridiculous game. I thought we were dead. When they went Breaching Dragonstorm into Karakik Guardian, I thought 100% I was dead. Like, how do you get that much value? But Dragonback Assault definitely carried us because there were so many instances where they got lots and lots of value by using removal spells to get things out of the way. But I am very happy that I kept the 4/5 Regent in play. It gained me like 30 life that game. Whew. Okay, let's go. Gonna keep this hand. I have a bunch of cards I can't cast, but that's this. I do have the Temur Tawny back, okay? So that lets me either pitch some of these white cards or helps me find said white cards. I will rummage, and I'll get rid of the Brushmaster. Okay. Turn 2, let's go Temur Tawny back. Let's discard the Osseous Exhale that we can't cast. Frostcliff Siege. Which, Temur? Okay. So they're trying to race me somehow, I guess. Gonna get a swamp with the Sultai Monument, but it's okay. Did I mill a swamp? What happened to my swamp? Do I not have a swamp in my deck? Oh, wow. I actually thought I had a swamp in my deck. Oh, that's tragic. Well, okay. I guess we'll get an island here. Holy cow. Okay, well, I need to put a swamp in my deck. I mean, we're not going to be sacking this anytime soon, but still. Wow, they missed. Okay. Well, certainly when they're behind like this, like, I love Rakshasa's Bargain, but I want to play the Boulderborn Dragon just to add to my board. They're at 13 life. I have removal spells. Like, if they just play a creature, it's not going to be great. Like, they're not going to want to attack me with this, right? Corroding Dragonstorm. That is a 3/4, though, which is kind of annoying. I can't kill it with the Twin Maw Stormbrood. Although, I guess I can do this. Let's play Rakshasa's Bargain for 2 blue-green. If I can find untapped mana. There is a black source. I will certainly take that. Just because I need mana as well. And then Narset's Rebuke seems like a good card to take here. Let's attack. Okay. Hey, I mean, that means Boulderborn Dragon is available to attack next turn. We'll see what they do. If they kill the dragon... Oh, that is fantastic. Okay. Oh! Ho, ho, ho! That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. I appreciate that. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Hold on, hold on. Let's just kill both of these, right? Yeah, let's just do that. That was a good turn. Sipsig Appraiser, I don't care too much about. Probably just running out this Durgar Island Dragon. Although, I don't know, if they keep up, like, counter magic, I don't know. Like, maybe it's better to just Sultai Monument. Fortress Kinguard. This is a very odd deck. It's like a go-wide beatdowny deck, kind of. Oh, we hit Twin Maw Stormbrood to get back. That is fantastic. Okay, what do I do? What is the play here? I think the play is to make a pair of 2/2s and keep playing lands. I better have a land to get here. Let's get a plains. Okay. Alright, so what can we get back? Oh, a Twin Maw Stormbrood, sure. 3 cards left in hand for the opponent. I don't know what happened to Duty Beyond Death. What is this attack? What the... I mean, I don't really care. Is it that enchantment card? Oh, sure. That's fine. Yeah, this is a really odd Jeskai deck. Okay. Okay, alright, you're going wide. You're going wide. Let's play Twin Maw Stormbrood. All their creatures are so bad, like I don't want to kill anything. I don't think I'm in a position to play Corroding Dragonstorm. Although maybe I am. I'm at 15. Like I can play Corroding Dragonstorm and just crack the Monument. That blocks these two. Sure. Let's see. Do I want a land to be able to play the Dragon Maw and play the Dragonstorm? I actually think so. I don't need a mountain though. I mean, I can also just take all this damage. Also, the land lets me go Narset's Rebuke into creature as well. So I do like that too. Oh, I forgot about the encampment. I did forget about the encampment. That was really good. It's okay. I have the Bewildering Blizzard. Let's see what happens here. Let's hope this doesn't get countered. They're probably just going to make a 1/1 here, right? Okay, red, red. Narset's Rebuke on. Okay. Let's play the Blizzard. Let's block. Block. Okay, that was excellent. Okay. We'll just do that. Kaboom! Play the land, and that's game. Okay! I will keep the land and the monument. Although, I don't actually know if I have islands or forests in my deck. I think I have an island in my deck. It doesn't really matter. 1, 2. Might as well go for the win, right? Oh, okay. Sure. We're at 16 life and they have no cards in hand. I'm trying... Will Jeskai Revelation get them out of this? I don't even think Jeskai Revelation gets them out of this. Fresh start, good game. Whew! Alright. Alright. Definitely drawing our more powerful cards, and we are continuing to climb out of the hole that we put ourselves in. We were 1-2. Played against some pretty nice starts, and we are now 6-2 playing for a trophy. So we've rattled off 5 in a row. Let's go. Number 6. Alrighty, opponent on the play. Oh, I forgot to add the swamp. Oh no! And it actually matters with this hand. Oh my gosh. The thing is, I actually have a lot of black sources from my other lands. And I will say the Corroding Dragonstorm has been better than I expected. I still don't think it's awesome, but it's definitely been better than expected. I'm still going to keep this hand, of course. We'll get a blue source here with Sultai Monument. Ideally, I just draw an island right away. Just like right here. Nope. The thing is, Dispelling Exhale is just good at any point in the game, so I'm just setting up here. Look. Oh man, I thought they were going to counter it. What do I want? I think I want another blue source. Oh, Rakshasa's Bargain's a good one. Absolutely it is. I don't want more forest because I have the blooming region. What am I saying? It's island or forest, and I'm just getting island, obviously. Okay, we'll play the Cove. But another 5-color mirror. Are we having fun? Are you having fun? Yeah, that's just... that is this format. I'm having a lot of fun. Like, I think Wizards did a really great job supporting 5-color archetypes. And again, I think this archetype is very, very nice for people playing their first 10 drafts. But it falls off a cliff, in my opinion. See what they do. Are they just going to flashback Mammoth Bellow? I probably just need to counter that anyways, right? Yeah. Then now what? Like, what if I draw a land, I probably play the... Ooh. Yeah. Better use of my mana. I might want to rummage too. And this attacks through the Stormbrood. But, you know, they have Haymaker time. It's like they have 7 mana. So it's like, this is where they get to play their best thing. Hopefully it's just a handful of removal spells. Okay. Well, this is some indication that that might be the case. And they might not attack me. They probably will. We'll see. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Yep. I like both of those things. I'm assuming I can cast this. Yeah, I can. All right. Hopefully, are they out of gas? Maybe. I gotta be really careful here. Like, if they counter this, it's kind of annoying. Like, my mana situation isn't perfect. But they didn't have a counterspell before. Like, I guess they could have a Riverwalk technique. But I don't think they have Dispelling Exhale. Alright, so this means they probably have Bewildering Blizzard. Oh, just fresh start? Okay, that's totally fine. I'm going to keep this because it's a nice hasty flyer. And we should be pretty good here. I don't even think they can beat 3 2/2s, to be honest. They have 2 cards, Sultai Devotee. Okay. Okay. I'm going to keep up this for Bewildering Blizzard. And there you have it. Oh my gosh. What a comeback. And we are now rank 40. Wow. Back against the wall. I thought we were definitely in tons and tons of trouble. Many times during the course of this run, I thought I was dead or extremely behind. And we found a way to claw back with just enough interaction here. I should have played a swamp probably. That was a mistake. I 100 instead of this island, I should have played a swamp. That was a minor deck building error or a major one, however you want to do that. But anyways, yeah. So it turns out the 4 monument deck still works. Perfectly good mana, but we had 2 Exhales, 2 Twin Moss Stormbroods, love this card, and we had just enough interaction overall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 interactive spells, tappers. Just really, really happy with how this deck played out. When I started out 1 and 2, I was just like, what's going on? My deck seems all right, but that just, of course, happens, and things kind of balanced itself out, and we were able to rattle off a bunch more wins after that. But, anytime you play a 5-color mirror, none of them ever really feel easy. It's like you sit there, you hold your breath, they play their thing that costs 6 mana, and you hope that it's not a mythic, an uncommon, or a rare. And if it's not, then you have a chance, right? That's just kind of how this format plays out a lot of the time. Obviously, there's still some room to navigate what your opponents can do. You have access to some counter spells, and you can try to play around counter spells that your opponents are representing. But still, there are just so many instances where you're just like, well, I played Durgar Island Dragon, your turn. And they're like, Karakik Guardian, you're dead, right? That happens, but really happy once again with kind of a lot of the decisions that I made in this draft. Now, if I were to take something back in this draft, what would it be? Well, I was certainly light on a couple of playables. Like, I really didn't want to play Boulderborn Dragon in this deck, probably. I will say the Corroding Dragonstorm was better than anticipated. Like, I just had enough dragons, and I think it's very rare that you have enough dragons, but we were on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dragons, and if you got 7 dragons, I think the Dragonstorm, if you can cast it, is playable. Still don't think it's insane, but certainly still playable, so really happy that I got to try that out, and I got to learn from that. But obviously, cards like Teeming Dragonstorm, they're just good no matter what, because you pick this up once and you replay it, you're golden. You're absolutely golden. But really happy with this. Dragonback Assault, thank you so much. You are the best. You saved me. You helped me win. Awaken the Undead, just another solid removal spell. And Bloomvine Regent was also really good. Good combo with the Dragonback Assault, gaining me a gazillion life. And then the Dragonback Assault plus the Corroding Dragonstorm is also an absolutely incredible combo that was pivotal in allowing us to beat my opponent that hit like 4 dragons off of Breaching Dragonstorm. But we still managed to come back and win that match. I cannot believe we still managed to win that match. But you know what? We did, and that is what? Hold on. Let me look at this. 3 trophies in a row. 3 trophies in a row. 7-2, 7-2, 7-2. Certainly not the cleanest. We actually picked up our second loss early in a lot of these drafts. But a win is a win. That is a 3rd trophy, and we are now safely into double digits. And let me tell you, it feels so good to be firmly in the double digits after getting absolutely rocked a couple days ago. And now we move forward, and the goal is to hit single digits before the end of the month. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really, really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out to all the patrons. Really do appreciate all of your support. Also, check out TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Whether you need some singles for your commander decks, your standard decks, or modern decks, or you need some booster boxes, check out TCGplayer.com and make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Also, last but not least, go to heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want top of the line deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, and more, heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.